Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Craig Reynolds to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off the play fake, here's Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Goff. Looking right, and he finds him. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff on 3rd. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
First down, here's Lamar. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A lot of grass ahead. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Lions nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again following the sack. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap here to go. This one to Williams out left side. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now.
Typically, when you throw that comeback, you're looking for a little bit more yardage. But if you've heard me say it once, Kate, you'll hear me say it 100 times. Never, ever turn down a completion.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motion man sent left. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's 2nd and 14. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Jair Alexander with the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Rolling again. Here's Goff. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down throw for Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
19 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 of the 25-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 1 at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Jackson yet again. He's keeping it. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. Loop knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First call here coming from the shotgun. draw now. This is Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. He completes it in traffic.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Lamar throwing again. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Running for it. Here's Henry. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground with Gibbs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action here with Goff. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson off the play action. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Lamar. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They motion a receiver left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which Makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Showtime! Let's score!
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Looking to throw. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
A big loss.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Lions offense returning to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions trail by a field goal. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Looking to throw it. That's complete to Slow. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw. Completed to his running back.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. You look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Yards to go.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Joseph. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 20.
Not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
All right, if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going, they got to convert here, 3rd and 9. From the gun, Goff. It's on target to Williams. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in a huge touchdown to begin overtime, and they're in the driver's seat. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now for the extra point and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 10.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is Henry on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. A tight end in motion now. QB keeping this one, turn into the option on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
His entire game hinges on them finding the end zone, Brock, as they come up on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Third and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Keep it going. Take it to him.
From the red zone now. And it's a touchdown. The new overtime rules gave him a chance to answer, partner, and they came through. This game is not over yet.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now for the point after to keep this one going. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it 17-all. Now, these new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Taken in by Williams outright. Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go. Setting us up for one final snap in this overtime.
Gain of 12. First down, Lions.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, big interception here. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown.